The Family Circumstances of the Irregular Witch is an animated series based on the manga by Purion and published by Felix Comics. The series revolves around the main character, Alyssa, a witch that has been living in isolation until she finds a baby girl, which she decides to fatten up before eating. No, just kidding. She adopts the girl and raises her as her daughter, calling her Viola. They say children grow up so fast, but Viola didn't seem to stop, because after 16 years she's now taller and bustier than her mother, or maybe Alyssa is just petite. Alyssa and Violet may be living alone in the forest, but that doesn't mean that they don't interact with people in nearby villages, including friends, honorary family, and occasional pests. Problems occur when people confuse who is the mother and who is the daughter between Alyssa and Viola. This seems to really bother both Alyssa and Violet, not out of jealousy, but because of an overly protective parent and child. Alyssa and Violet are worried about men hitting on or dating the other. To stop that, Alyssa first tries to summon golems to watch and attack any men that might get too close to her daughter. Maybe inspired by Alyssa's golems, Violet tries to get a familiar by asking her aunts Jerica and Luna, but their pet Phoenix gets jealous of this and decides to become Violet's familiar instead. What it's jealous of seems to be flowers. Okay. Violet, not having access to golems, asks her aunt Lyra to teach her how to make poisons to ward off suitors to her mother, and then when that doesn't work, she seeks her new pet/familiar Phoenix onto these new suitors. Though men aren't the only problems that this mother and daughter faces, Violet gets sick, and when she falls asleep while sick, her nightmares come to life like a horror film. Violet also vomits pure magic, also like in a horror film. But fortunately for her, her pet familiar comforts her. I'm starting to like this Phoenix more and more, even though I'm pretty sure that it's actually Big Bird masquerading as a phoenix. The story isn't all about fighting off men and colds. Violet thinks about what she wants to do with her life, and with the help of her aunts Jericho and Luna, takes a trip down their memory lane to help her decide. The art style and acting is really nice with bright colours and cheerfulness. The music works well. I don't find the series particularly funny, nor is the story really engaging, but the cheerful characters makes it worth watching. The series that this series most resembles is My Daughter Left the Nest and Returned as an S-rank adventurer. They aren't really similar, but I have just seen the other anime and they both involve adoption.